It must be a joke. I'm not sure it's real. The man was telling the son that, how about Folake? Say she's fine. Say, get close to her now. And then start. The girl has money now. That he heard that the girl took the father to America. The guy said, really? He says, yeah, okay. That actually he is already close to Folake. And Folake has now taught him what she did. See, no, he said he heard that Folake took the mother to America. Folake is said, actually, yes, I'm close to Folake now. And she taught me what she did. See, that's it now. That's how to be my smart boy. Say, so what she did is what exactly I'm about to do. Like, her father died 2 years ago. That she used him for a ritual. So he said, I'm about to do the same thing that she did. It's that, The man said, no. All that means is, don't get, that's not. Sometimes parents put children under pressure in comparison with those who are doing it without God. And if those ones should get there, the parents won't live long. The parents won't live long. The only guarantee there is to longevity is that you learn faith. You learn what? Faith. Let me give you an instance. Oh, Lord, help me, Lord. Sometimes you can get message from people. And, particularly here in Africa, let me just leave it. Somebody can just send a message. Apostle, I run a ministry in so and so place. The rent is due for the church. And then we want to pay this. Please send money. And sometimes you read it and you see blackmail. Now, people have big ministries, help the small ministries. And I've also seen questions like that online. And why can't all the big ministries, like winners, just look for all these young ministries, like 100, and just give them like 100 million naira each? Let them to go and establish. Ministry is not marketplace. They don't set two people to start ministry. You will learn faith to start ministry. Your greatest asset is not money, it's the blessing. You can read it all. Abraham gave his goods to his servants, everything to them. And the Bible said he gave all that he had to Isaac. What was all that he had? The blessing. Let me tell you what that means. It means one day, so Abraham and Isaac stood, and Isaac was watching Abraham. Say, you take those cattle, you take those sheep, you take that tent, you take all this. And there was nothing left. There was nothing left. And all he had for Isaac was go on your knees. That was all. This is the definition of all that he had to Isaac. If you give a man money without this one, he's a prodigal son. He will waste it. What was the prodigal son? It's the one who had money without the blessing. It's finished. Sit down. Have you seen people that go to a territory and you start hearing noise? We are taking over this territory. We are taking over. That's Elkanah. Because he's not speaking from a process of hearing what God said while waiting. He is speaking from his consciousness of the sons of Peninnah. We have 500 million in the account. If we put billboard here and put billboard there and get this light and get that light and get so big event center. How many of you have seen people make those kind of boasts before? We take over everywhere. Any boast you make that the root of it is not God, you'll be shown how frail you are. You will learn it in a hard way. Somebody can just start boasting. 2025. I'm married with 2 children. Because a bobo have said I'll marry you. Mercy in this equation will be that God will remove all that speaks like God, but is not God. Maybe what I'm saying is too much of bones. Maybe I can tidy this up and go to milk. Are you sure? That happens a lot. When we were coming to Abuja, the instruction was clear. Giving out my cars, giving out my rent. Yes. Coming to Abuja, there was no rent. Not because I could not afford. Listen to what I'm saying. Mercy is anything God does to make sure things goes his way in your life. Even if it means that you will cry. Let me ask you a question. How many of you have experienced promise and fail before? Wave your hands. I have. One time I observed that the pattern of promise and fail in my life was so much. Let me come up and say what I want to say. And whenever I attend a meeting and they want to pray for people who has the evil pattern of promise and fail, I'll come out. After they release the prophetic word, they'll see you promise and fail. So I started observing that this thing is too much of a pattern. I need to know what's going on. And I found out that it was because each time a promise came, I moved from faith to hope. Let me explain. Oh Lord, my God will, even when it doesn't look like it. No promise. Nobody has promised to do anything. Nobody has said I want to do anything for you. Nobody has said I will sponsor you to America. Nobody has said I will pay your school fees. Nobody has said this. I know my God will. And it looks as though every time you say I know my God will, the devil is giving you caution. Be careful of the way you talk. What if at the end of the day God doesn't? Then suddenly, one uncle came and said, send your account number. Tomorrow, I'm sending you 50 million naira. Go and start the process. You will observe that when you want to talk among the same peers now, you will speak with a new level of audacity that you did not speak with when it was God who spoke. This is your new